Hello, hello, my friends. It's me, Kae Pea. I'm here in my studio, the Moon and the Maker, home of Art Foamies, and I'm here for ArtFoamies Fun Friday, November 28th. It is Black Friday, but we don't like that around here. We like to say Rainbow Friday. Anyway, I'm going to say hello to all my friends. I'm super excited to be here tonight. Kristen, yay! Nice to see you, Krabby Abby. Pam. Puffer, Lynn, Stephanie, Catherine, who else? Megan, Patty, Sue Irvine is here, Ellen. Oh my gosh, you're so chatty. No, it's not bad. It's great. Ophelia Chang is here. Nice to have you here. Ginger is here. Hello. Renee, nice to see you. I hope everybody had a good day yesterday, whatever you did, however you celebrate. I hope that it was a wonderful, safe, warm, cozy day. Karen is here, Christina, Becky, Donna, Linda, Brianna, Patty. Oh my goodness. Dee Keels, howdy from Texas. Anna Lee is here. Janice. Willow Wanders is in the house. That means Fodder School is here. Bliss Angels and Alessandra. So far, that's all I see. Thank you for coming. We do have some fun stuff to share with you and a little demo. Lots of stuff to talk about, okay? Kind of losing my voice, so forgive me for that. I'm going to turn this camera around and we're going to chat and I'm going to show you some stuff, okay? And I'm very excited to be here tonight, and I'm glad you all are too. Let me figure out how to work my camera. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I gotta fix the focus. And my light's not working. Oh my goodness. What else can go wrong? Hopefully nothing. Hold on. Let me fix the focus on my camera real fast. Oh, Stephanie, thank you. It's my very favorite hat. I bought this hat at a craft show at a high school many moons ago for $10 from a young girl made it. I think she was around maybe 10 or 11 years old, and I have always really loved it. All right, let's see. We've got to focus there. Okay, so a few things to chat with you about. Wendy, did I say hello to you? I'm sorry if I missed you. Sharon is here. Kathy, Lynn. If I missed anyone, please forgive me. Again, I hope that you had a great day yesterday, and I'm so glad that you're here to celebrate Black Friday with us, Rainbow Friday, whatever. You know, we like to say that we're stamping out Black Friday, okay? Because I will tell you, Mr. Moon and I went out today for a little while. We went to lunch and just to do a little bit of grocery shopping, and it was not busy at all. Not busy at all. Crazy. So, I just think Black Friday is kind of changing, but I'm so glad that you're all here. We love supporting all of each other's small businesses, all the artists that are involved. I want to take this opportunity, excuse me, to thank all of our contributing artists that share their art with us. And I definitely want to thank Fodder School and Wendy, Willow Wanders for a wonderful collaboration. It really brings so much more fun to our world, and it is just a great opportunity to share the love. What can I say? All right, so that being said, my friends, okay, excuse me again. Wendy, Willow Wanders from Fodder School, has designed a special stamp, okay? And do I have the actual black and white stamped out right here? No, I don't. So it's okay. You're just going to have to bear with me and watch a little demo, and you'll see it come to life. So this stamp, it says, collage fodder is my love language. Well, heart. Okay, collage fodder is my love language. This is designed by Willow Wanders, especially for today only. Okay, you will get this as a freebie with any order that you place on the ArtFoamies website. That includes some Fodder School stamps. And I do have to tell you a secret, okay? And that is that if you use the code FodderFriend at checkout at artfoamies.com, you will receive 25% off your order. Okay. Now I know, and if you read earlier somewhere that it was only on the Fodder School collections, that is, it's, don't tell anybody, but it's really across the board just for today, 25% off your order. Plus you will receive this collage fodder is my love language special limited edition stamp designed by Wendy Willow Wanders just for you today. Okay. After orders after midnight are not going to get this stamp. Okay. Or the 25%. The you can get 20% the rest of the weekend. The 25% was just for today with this special. So make sure you go over to the website and grab, you know, your top favorites and get this collage fodder is my love language special edition stamp designed by Willow Wanders. All right. And I'm going to show it to you right now because part of my demo, I want to tell you a couple other things. Yes, it is not. Also, I want to make it clear that the stamp is not on the website. Okay. You can see a picture of it on our Instagram and Wendy Willow Wanders on their Fodder School newsletter. They did share it. So you could see a picture of it. Okay. But it is not on our website. Okay. Because it's not for sale. It's only a freebie. Okay. When you order any Fodder School stamps. Okay. So it is about 3 inches tall by about 1.5. Well, let's see. No, little, the widest point here, about 2 inches. So 3 by 2. And I do have it stamped out here on this Kozo paper. Okay. And it's stamped in white gesso. All right. So now I am going to take some colors. Let's see, what colors should we use? Got some new. If you were here, how many of you were here for the Elizabeth St. Hilaire launch a couple weeks ago? If you did not join us, you might want to go back and watch that video because that is the technique that I'm using. I'm absolutely so smitten with this whole technique with this paper and these Dynaflow paints. I just can't get enough. And this I wanted to just share with you is my sort of inspiration piece. Okay. Using the same technique that I'm about to show you, making this paper. Okay. And if you were here, like I said, a couple weeks ago, we made a whole bunch of the paper. Okay. And I've just been, I've been making so much more of the paper. I love it. Also, I want to mention, yes, Ophelia, thank you. Hi, Carmen, welcome. So I want to mention something else as I, you know, start doing my demo and showing you this technique. I don't know how many of you have got the memo that we are going to be doing our packaging a little bit differently here at ArtFoamies. Okay. So when you start to get your orders, especially now, some of you probably already got some orders with this. Okay. But, from now on, orders are going to have ArtFoamies tissue paper in your order. Okay. It's going to be wrapped in tissue. We are getting rid of all of our plastic or most of the plastic. Okay. Sometimes we might have to still use it, of course, if stores order or if you order like a big set, we might still put it in plastic. But for the most part, you're going to be getting tissue paper. And so one of the fun things that we plan for 2026 is to have different tissues. So be watching for that. Okay, this is our first run of tissue paper. And this is what you'll be getting in these packages that you order, you know, over the next couple weeks or months. Okay, super fun. Yes. Yes, Annalie, we have not yet exactly started. It will be soon. Okay, we're kind of transitioning. So if you did not receive tissue in this whatever order you recently purchased, then you will be upcoming. Okay, super fun. All right. So, and if you notice, this page has a little piece of this tissue in there. And so I'm going to show you, this is my gratitude journal, which I really have been having so much fun with. Gratitude Junk Journal 2025. And I've been working on it every day, and I really love this page. So I want to, I know many of you do fodder dexi, and we here in my Mooniverse do what we call Rolodexy, which is similar. It's just Rolodex art, right? Excuse me. There's all different sizes. I generally have this year been working on a 5x8. So I thought, wow, it would be really fun to share with you this technique on a dexi card. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to do a page of this collage foddery paper. And again, this is the Kozo paper. I've just torn a piece off, and I have stamped here. If you can see this, I stamped Pocket Full of Posies. This is one of my background art foamies, and I stamped it in white gesso. And then I also stamped Collage Fodder is My Love Language in white gesso, again on the Kozo paper. And it is dry, okay? So now I just have to decide like what colors I want to use, kind of my color scheme. Excuse me. Since I'm live right now and just, I'm not really sure, I think I'll just kind of use this similar color scheme. Okay. So I already have some of the paper here already stamped out. So, it's just a little less to sort of think about. So I'm going to get my teal Dynaflow again. Okay. And I'm going to get my let's see, sulfur green. Love it. It's kind of like a green gold. Okay. And then I also did use a little pink. This is the hot fuchsia. Can it, let's see. Let me see if I have any. So I need to stop and just see if I have questions. Can use it with a matte medium. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you could use matte medium, and you could stamp in clear even, or clear gesso, whatever you want. This is just going to kind of create a little bit of a resist, but it's also going to create like a whiteout. Okay. So like, yeah. So it's going to look kind of like a resist, right? So it'll be fun. And I guess we'll just go for it. Why not? I also do have my spray bottle with the little water right here. I will tell you, this paper is very, it's thin. It has some rougher texture on the back, and it's smoother on the front. When you do get it very wet, it does have a tendency to tear easily. Okay. So you just have to keep that in mind, because if you get it really wet, then you're going to want to set it aside to dry. So for this particular thing, I'm going to try to not soak it, but can't really guarantee it. Okay. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to kind of smush some color, and I'm going to get it kind of watery. I'm debating on if I should just do polka dots or what. Oh, well, I have 3 of them done. So if I don't like it, guess what? I can do something different. Very watery now. You can see I did a little bit less watery when I did the darker splotches, and now I'm just doing it very, very pale. Oops, a little too wet on that one for my taste. That's okay. If you get something that you don't like, you can spritz it, and it will help like spread it out a little bit more. But then again, remember, it's very wet, so super easy to tear, which is great, but we don't want to tear, I don't want to tear on it right now. Sometimes I'll even go and paint the back. It doesn't really matter. It will show through. And so I'm going to blow dry this for a second. And so I can add my pink. Oh, Wendy, Mr. Moon is lying. He worked half the day for sure. I mean, I did take a nap, but so you can see that, right? It is very sort of um like what really washy, almost looks like a little bit of stain. You can keep building on that if you want to. You can keep adding color, but the really nice thing is that when you go to use this, you can tear it really nicely, and it is like almost transparent or translucent. So it's really fun to play with. Um, Zandra, hello. I bought this on Blick, I believe, and it does come in a roll. Um, and this is what the roll looks like. I do not have the wrapper anymore, but it is Yasutomo Kozo paper. Okay, and this is yeah, it's the one that's 11 inches long by I think like 30 or something like that. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Again, it's kind of rough and textured on one side and very smooth on the other. Really easy to tear. So just love the subtlety and sort of, again, it really does look like a watercolor, that sort of um, how the colors sort of bleed and uh, overlay each other, and I really love that. And you can tell that even when you layer it on, it still gives you that ethereal effect. So I really love it. Also, I'm just going to mention something right now, and that is this paper will make beautiful angel wings. And so the reason I'm telling you that is because I want to let you know, and I want to invite you all to a very special Cyber Monday Fun Day. We are going to have an angel. It's called Angels Among Us, and it is a very special pop up. It's going to be starting December 1st, which is Cyber Monday. So we're calling it Cyber Monday Fun Day. It will be the first time that I go live for Art Foamies for a for a fun share for Art Foamies besides on a Friday, pretty much ever. Okay. So I hope you'll join us. There'll be more information on that coming out. We will, of course, share the link. It'll be at the same time, 4 p.m. Central. And we will be launching our Angels Among Us pop up. We have 12 amazing artists. Well, 11 plus me. Oh, 11 amazing artists plus me. That have contributed their art to this very special pop up. I thought that this year, especially, we could all, and of course, going into next year, that we could all use a little angel, spirit, angel, guardian angel, angel love, whatever you want to call it. And so we are having a fabulous pop up shop. And so I hope that you will come and join us for that. Okay. So that was just a segue because this paper makes amazing angel wings. All right. Maybe a tiny sneak peek, not too much though, because I have a lot of people involved that, like to be ready. You know what I mean? Anyway. All right. So again, here is my collage fodder in these kind of colors. Should we maybe try, another one or two? I don't know. I do want to color some of my flowers, my field of flowers down here. So, I think I'm just going to do some stripes the way that I did this here. Okay. Linda Finney says, I think you can do this with vellum, but Kozo paper is fun too. Yes, you can definitely do a very similar thing with vellum. However, vellum is going to be much, like it does not tear the same, you know, and it doesn't, it's much stiffer. This is a soft kind of paper, and vellum will also not take your watercolor quite the same. Now, don't get me wrong, that is a wonderful idea, Linda, for especially for the angel wings, stamping in white on the vellum for, you know, for ethereal things is amazing. But I think for collaging bits, you're going to really love this. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to do some stripes in the same colors. Yeah. Marini says, I got mine at Blick on a roll. Me too. And they have some other ones too. I will share with you that I did also get this. Oh, and I do have the paper for it. It's this paper. Okay. It's a little bit shorter. And it's Hosho. This is Hosho paper, and it has a very similar back, but the front is smooth, but it's a lot stiffer, and it is the top is almost more like I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it except for to say that it is a stiffer paper. I think it's sized where this is not sized. Yeah. So anyway, and then I also got another roll that is longer and it's much softer, and it's this. Okay, the Gammy. But here you can see the brand. This is much longer too. It's kind of like a rice paper, Kathy, but not exactly. I really, I'm sorry that I don't have the packaging, but I will tell you, just go online and read what they say. It'll be more helpful. I'm not, you know, I just love the stuff. It's not that I'm that knowledgeable about it. No, I think I'll get, actually, I'm going to get a bigger brush here. Or even a flat brush would be nice. Right after I said not to get it too wet. I think I'm just going to spritz it too. So on this too, you know, obviously I could have stamped in a color, in a, you know, stamp in acrylic or something that will kind of resist that. But I love the white on white also. So keep in mind, if I even just wanted to do like a very pale, maybe cream or something like that, it would really look like lace, which I love. Okay. I know, Anna Lee, I do eat less. I'm just kidding. Huh. Or just maybe your husband could eat a little less. No, I'm just joking. And honestly, I really do feel like even a bigger, like a bigger flat brush would even be better if I wanted to get more coverage faster, whatever, but it's okay. And I do love the very sort of washy, again, sort of, I don't know, watery, washy, transparent look. Oops, just some splatters would be fun. I don't know if I want to sit there and paint every little flower, but all right, I'm gonna blow dry this, and we're gonna right. And a lot of times too, I won't blow dry. I will cut this and just or tear it. Okay, let's actually just tear it right down like that. See how nice and easy that tears. But you do have to be careful that because the other part will tear so easily. So I'm going to oh, feel, yeah, thank you. Anyway, so you can hang this, just hang it over, like little whatever you got in your studio, or you can hang it over the edge of something. I'm also going to now show you, I'm going to tear this. So I'm going to just line the outside with water. And it's really nice if you wanted to paint little shapes, you could paint like a little heart shape. It would tear out so easily. And I do love the nice little organic edge that I get when I do that, right? Yeah, the green gold is beautiful. This is called, again, it's the Dynaflow, and it's very, very liquidy. Okay, it's like an ink, really. But it is a free-flowing liquid color for natural and synthetic fabrics, which I do love to use this on, like muslin and stuff. But muslin, but I just discovered that I love it on this paper too. Anyway, the sulfur green is awesome. I did splurge on most all of the colors. What would happen if you use a watercolor stick on it? Are you talking about on this? You can use a watercolor stick. However, it it is a little thin, so you would not be able to use it while it's wet. But let's try it, okay? So just so you can see. So here is one of my Daniel Smith watercolor sticks. And we'll just go ahead and see. Oh, see, it does tear so easily because I had to get it wet. So that's the problem with that, is it is a very delicate paper. So you could use your watercolors this way though. Okay, so definitely. But I think one of the reasons I like this is that it is this is ultra transparent fluid acrylic. So, but it's even more fluidy. So it's not, it's not going to move once it's dry, even though it looks like watercolor. All right. And if I wanted to also darken this, I could paint on the back, and this would make that stand out even more. So let's try that a little bit. Okay. Let's make it a little bit darker. Maybe got a little too dark, but do you see that? Makes that white stand out even more. Okay. Doesn't have to necessarily be on the back, but either way, it just soaks right through. So super fun. You'll have a lot. Oh, sorry. That should be down a little. A lot of fun playing with this paper. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to take my watercolor paper. This is a dexi, 5x8 dexi. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just put a little of this. Let's I'm making a mess already. I don't know if it's going to work the same way, but I'm going to try. A little bit stiffer, not as soft of a paper. It still kind of works. That's just in case I want those words. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but I do want the heart, okay? So, and I'm going to glue this on. It's a little Scrap Buddy and some PVA glue. All right, and then we want some, I'm gonna have to, if I want to use this, I'm gonna have to dry it a little bit more. Oh well, I'm gonna put some other little bits first. I have this really fun tissue paper that I have these little pieces around, and I'm gonna use a piece of this. Again, a little bit of PVA glue on there. All right. And of course, you know, it might help. I don't know if I was just doing this, you know, for myself, my studio, I might put some color down just because anything that may show through, but I'm not going to really worry about that. But just to let you know, if I was here doing my own thing, I might take something that already had some stuff on it, but it's fine. Do have some little bits still, this paper that I made. And I thought this turned out so pretty. Oh my gosh, I just am in love with this paper. I think I'll just take a couple random bits of it here, okay? And this is the same, this is the technique that I just did, okay? But I already just had this done up. So I just want this little section. Has a good variety. And honestly, you know, I'm just making kind of quick decisions, all kind of based on how I'm going to want this to layer on here, right? And one of the reasons I want to make this as a dexi, okay, is because I want to put this in my Rolodexy file to commemorate the day, right? So having this on here will be great. Kristen says, what ink did you use on the paper? And are you meaning this, Kristen? Or I'm not sure, what are you meaning, this paper that I just pulled out? It is the same stuff I just shared, and it's the Dynaflow. I did all this with the Dynaflow, and I just, again, and this too. Okay, that's all the same. And of course, I had some other tiny little scraps that I pulled out, especially for tonight. But do I know where I put them? No, I don't. That's okay. I'll just keep using the same piece then. Better keep this up here or else I'll lose it. Yes, Carmen, liquid watercolor will look really nice also, especially if you have like the Dr. P.H. Martin's or something like that would be beautiful. However, keep in mind that it is not very light fast, okay? So I feel like that would maybe start to fade pretty quick, but it would be really beautiful. So definitely I would definitely recommend trying it, all right? So I hope you'll hang around just a few more minutes while we finish this up. And then I do want to let you know we will play the numbers game. And I will give a little teeny sneak peek of the angel pop-up. Again, keeping in mind if you wet this paper, it tears pretty easily. So you can just make your work a little less. And I sometimes do like the way the edges kind of hang over. So okay, so I just need a little there. Hopefully it comes together because if I make a mess, it's going to be embarrassing. And something for up there. Let's see. Kind of like these. I think that would work. Or should it be more, I don't know, more florally up there? No, I kind of like that. Kind of want something with some blue. Guess we'll do these little raindrops here. Yes, I am just digging into the middle of my paper. All right. Right across the top here. And of course, if you don't want those little, you know, sort of, I don't even know what to call them, you know, kind of like organic, sort of frayed edges, if you don't want that, You could trim it, of course. Megan says it. Oh, let's see. I don't. Oh yeah, Kathy. You should be able to at the top where it says shop. You should be able to say shop by artist. But yes, that's how you'd see the different fodder school artists. I need something still here, so let me find a little. Oh, one of these for sure. I might end up covering that because I really wanted like some better, words, but nothing really ended up sticking out unless I just, yeah. So I might end up just putting another flower or something over the top there. And that's fine. Or maybe, no. Yeah, even just, be fine. Of course, a little too small. Of course. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue that baby down. Oh, and I do want to say if you are wanting to put glue on the back, of course you could use a glue stick or something like this, but don't rub too hard. I'm just pouncing a little bit because it will tear. It is very delicate, right? So that's one reason why we like to mount it up on something like this. Gives it more oomph. More substance, I guess, not really oomph. Okay. Let's see. Oh, of course, not finding the exact right thing. Maybe just some more of these flowers here. Yeah, that'll be just fine. Let's cover that up. No one will ever be the wiser. It's kind of nice because you can actually see a little of the words kind of underneath, but it just makes a fun layer. And then, of course, again, I'm going to take and, definitely, I think I'm just going to take my scissors right along this. And, of course, I have to trim out my little notches. And again, if you just want to make it more, exact and not have all those little frayed edges, it looks good. Still something maybe right over here. And I could maybe do, another vine, I guess. I don't know, though. I'm thinking maybe a little line of flowers instead. Yeah, that's fine. Why not? All right, and then here I feel like it needs a little smoosh of color, so let's go ahead and do a little green there. A little green, a little blue, a little pink. Kind of catching on some of those edges, which is nice. Oh, we'll just go ahead and... No, I'm going to use this paint stick. And I feel like it needs to be smudged a little bit. That paint stick is not water soluble, so you got to move it while it's still wet. Once it dries really solid. All right, pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty cute. I'm going to cut out my notches and call it a dexi. I'm going to date it. And that is our Black Friday fun. I hope you enjoyed that, learned a thing or two, and that you get your collage fodder is my love language stamp, because it's your only chance. Anyway, if you have any questions, please let me know. Dynaflow, yes. It can be used on paper. Yes, 100%. For sure. I love it on paper. And now I'm going to pull out the one Angel Art Foamy that you're going to get to see. Margaret says, what is Dynaflow? Dynaflow is by Jacquard. It is a extra vivid, ultra transparent fluid acrylic paint that simulates a true dye. That's what it is, okay? And that's why I love it. It does work like a dye, and it blends like a watercolor, and it's translucent, transparent, and light fast. So it's really nice. It's mainly for synthetic fabrics, but you can use it on so many things. All right. Anyway, I'm going to share with you one of the angels from our angel pop-up, because this angel is near and dear to my heart. I designed her many, many, many moons ago. I think 2010 maybe. And I finally get to bring her to life as an art foamy, and I'm super excited. I hope that you love her as much as I do. I have been really wanting her as an art foamy for a long time. And again, don't know how many of you have followed me or know me, but I have been doing angel imagery for many years. I love it. And so it is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this angel pop-up. And so I'm not going to fib to you. I have two angels in this pop-up because I just couldn't decide. And I was encouraged by other people. They were like, just do both. It's your company. You can have two. So one will probably go in my permanent collection, and then the other one will just be available for the pop-up. I also need to let you know that there has been a little bit of a mistake with the sticker, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. If you recall, last month's sticker I'm so sorry, November sticker and $5 foamy is this niche, okay? That does not end till the end of the month. However, the person that helps us pack made a mistake, and she put December sticker in many of the orders. So many of you may end up getting our angel sticker, okay? So, and not the Nisho. So I'm sorry about that, but now you get a sneak peek. Anyway, so that's going to be our sticker, and the $5 foamy will be coming out December 1st, okay? Let's play the numbers game. I have an extra great surprise for you. We're going to play the numbers game. Don't start without me, okay? Let me talk, and then you can start, because I want to let you know a couple other things. Next week, next Friday, we do have another launch, another fodder school launch. Very excited about it. So please join us for that. However, we will not have other Art Foamy Fun Fridays in December. I'm going to take a few a couple weeks off because we are working on lots of things behind the scenes to bring to you for next year. And I just need a little time to not, to just focus on that. So we will have an Art Foamy Fun Friday, December 5th. And don't forget about our Cyber Monday Fun Day. But after that, we won't be having any lives the rest of December here on Art Foamies, okay? Also, Maxie Moon will be here tomorrow. Well, actually, Sunday. She gets in Saturday at midnight. So, Maxie Moon will be here for the month of December. And so, I just wanted to let you all know that. She'll be here helping out a little bit, and it'll be great to see her. She'll be picking up her dogs and heading back to Australia in January. So that's what's going on with me, and another reason why I am going to be taking off some time in December. So I just wanted to let you all know that. Yes, we are going to start the numbers game, even though you started without me. And yes, let me just explain it really quick. We are going to play the numbers game. It's a number between 1 and 100. Okay, the person closest without going over will win the prize. There's only one prize. Please do not change your number. You get one guess, one number. Even if somebody else has the same number, it doesn't matter because it's the first person who typed it in. Okay, so let's start with Annalie at number 12. We're gonna go to 455, and then that will be it. So Annalie starts at number 12. Scraps to Beauty 3, Renee 28, Ginger 2, Sharon 16, Donna 55, Megan Lochner 81, Faye 47, Evelyn Band-Aid 7, Krabby Abby 35. So Kathy, the pop-up shop will not start until December 1st. And then you'll come and see them all, and they will all be listed. I know, I'm sorry if it's a little confusing. I'm confused too. Okay, so Evelyn Band-Aid 7, Krabby Abby 35, Ellen 80, Kathy Berg 15, Sue Irvine 71, Jamie 13, Christine Schiaffo 25, Holly Kasubi 27, Ophelia 37, Kathy 11, Kristen 77, Linda Finney 69, Stephanie 9, Lydia Leonard 12, Lisa 5, Becky 10, Kia Creating 47, Alessandra 78, Patty 3, Joy 88, Orange Spiral 67, Pam Shales 14, D Keels 29, Catherine Guerrero 74, Acme Post 42, Lynn 31, Wendy 3, Reverend Christina 15, From Scrubs to Scraps 19, Margaret Merck 714, 58, Puffer 57, Janice 33, Linda 10. Okay, any more numbers? We have one more minute. So far, we do not have an on-the-nose winner. I'm going to go back through and look at the numbers. Please keep them coming if anybody else is here and wants to take a guess. All right, let me see. Last number that we have is Linda Weber at number 10. Anybody else? Any more numbers? Last call for a number. We do have a winner, but it's not an on-the-nose winner, but oh my goodness. Last call for a number. Going once, going twice, going 3 times, no more numbers. The winner is, oh my goodness, we have somebody new that I don't recognize. And the winner is Margaret Merck at number 58. The number was 60. Margaret is the closest, and you will win a set of the Angels. Yay for Margaret. Margaret Merck, please email us at, I'm going to put the email address, and I need you to email us or message us somewhere to let us know your address Okay, do we have any questions, any thoughts, anything before I turn this camera around to say goodbye to all of you? Wish you the happiest holiday weekend. I hope that you get a lot of time this weekend to get makey, of course, but also to just have a little self-care and to eat some good food and be with people that you love. All right? That's my hope for you. Yes, Margaret, congratulations. It's so exciting. Please make sure that you message us or email us with your address, and I will send you a set of the angels that nobody's even seen yet. Well, not nobody, but most people have not seen yet. Yes, from scrubs to scraps. If you would love to get this collage fodder is my love language, go to artfoamies.com and place an order for any of the fodder school collection. Okay, it can be any of the fodder school collection, and then we'll send you this stamp automatically, only in orders placed today before midnight. Okay, after midnight these are gone, and we're not doing it. So it's just a fun Black Friday, Rainbow Friday, excuse me, special for all of our fodder friends and of course our art foamy friends too. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Margaret, so much. I'm so happy you could come. I'm going to turn the camera around so I could say goodbye and wish you all a wonderful weekend. I also do need to mention that there is no after party tonight. Okay, no, for any of you who are in my Patreon, it was on the schedule. I forgot to switch it, but we had the after party with Elizabeth, so no after party tonight. Okay, I'm going to again turn this camera right around. I want to thank you all, as I always do, from the bottom of my heart. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. And again, for all of our wonderful artists that contribute to Art Foamies and our collaboration with Fodder School. We love it. We love you to the moon and back. Have a wonderful, safe weekend. And you know the deal. Stay safe, stay sane, and stay makey. And I'll see you real soon. Bye, everyone.